My name is Tim Mooney. When my dad was 18 years old, he joined the Army Air Corps, and he was stationed in Italy in World War II. He was a radio mechanic for B-24 Liberators. When I was a kid, I used to love listening to my dad's World War II stories. But when I became a teenager, I sort of tired of the stories, and I even became embarrassed by the stories. It was only when I was 30 and into my early 40s that I realized how important these stories were to my father. And when my father turned 80, he was grappling with Parkinson's disease. And I realized that these stories were the touchstone that would take him back to when he came of age, when he became a man, and when he was part of something to help stop evil in the world. I began to listen to those stories a lot more closely. And out of that listening, I wrote this song. I traveled home for Thanksgiving, and I was so excited to play this song for my dad. I said, "Dad, I wrote this song for you." But right in the middle of singing the song, I suddenly wondered, what if I didn't understand my father? What if I didn't get him right? How horrible would it feel for him to know his son did not understand him? So when I finished the song, I looked at him, and he said, "Thank you, Tim," and then he sobbed hard. I had never seen him cry that way. I gave him a big hug, and then when he got himself back together, he said, "Tim, you need to go to every Veterans Administration group across the country and sing that song." I had heard him, and it meant the world to him, and it meant the world to me. This song is for my dad, and maybe your father or your grandfather or your great-grandfather, and those like them, who are dying across this country at about 1,000 a day. Every time I play the song for my dad, I think he hears it, even though he passed away 6 years ago. For you, Dad, and for a great generation.
Picture taken from the Second World War. You were a young man then, on your way to being more. Good brothers in arms stood tall by your side. The fear you must have felt, you were able to hide. What happened to you in those seminal years made you into the father I love to be near. War shaped your souls, together you built this nation. It's an old snapshot of a great generation. A great generation. You traded your stripes for a classroom and a tie. You fought self-doubt and ignorance in place of Hitler's Reich. You married a girl from Dakota, and you loved your children well. But something went missing, something you couldn't tell. You and your brothers scattered across this land, kept everything to yourselves, 'cause that was being a man. Nose to the grindstone, you could hold your head up so high, but nothing compared to the glory of war years gone by. Those war years gone by. Yeah, the colors have faded, the edges are torn and frayed. Your pompadour is gone, that look in your eyes has changed. You remember extra joker going down in a ball of flames. Each story you tell now, it's your chance to stay the same. Your battlefields named Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, a stroke. To believe you're still a man feels like a cruel joke. There's not much you can do, it's a desperate situation. Giving up on life is the sweetest of temptations. temptations. On Veterans Day, you're honored, you march in a parade, you hear in grateful nations loud accolades, but the praises fall deaf on a doubt so long ago. If you didn't fight in combat, then you don't really know. You missed the fate of living while others around you died. You didn't taste the fear of life that flashed before your eyes. War made you a man, but it left an empty place. Not being a hero is your private disgrace. Yeah, the cream will rise, but not without the milk. Don't have the worms and you can't get the silk. No heroes without the heroes that need no hero's name. You played your part and you proved your heart, what you did and who you are. I'll never be ashamed. You have a picture taken from the Second World War. You were a young man then, on your way to being more. 1,000 brothers fall daily by your side. The fear you feel now, it's a roller coaster ride. What happens to you in these next few years will unmake the Father I love to be near, and shake the faith of soldiers dying across this nation. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on to a great generation. A great generation. You set a picture of me upon the dresser drawer. I'm in a suit and tie, but that don't mean I ain't in war. We face a time of terror, corporate greed and strife. Global warming promises to make a hell of our lives. The rich get richer, jihad might kill us all. We face hard choices and our backs against the wall. Will we love this world, make peace our vocation? Brothers and sisters, will we? Brothers and sisters, will we? Brothers and sisters, will we be a great generation? A great generation. I don't want a picture taken from the next world war.